Hi there. AI has taken over our world and its utility is far well documented. But what if I told you that the real power of AI can only be seen through films? Its power, possibilities, and threats all laid bare in front of your eyes while your brain pops with your popcorn. So let's run with it and tell you about 5 of my favorite AI films of recent times. Do note that these are not in any order because that's not what we do here. First is Ex Machina. This film has become a cult phenomena since its release back in 2014. The film basically looks at the holy grail of AI, also known as the Turing Test, which is when a human cannot distinguish between a human and a machine response over a period, and the machine is basically able to imitate all human traits in its thinking patterns. Ex Machina is a really gripping AI thriller that's set within a very limited scope but explores way more than the setup suggests. The second film in this list is the absolutely charming 2013 film called Her. This film is probably one of the very few times that AI has been explored in this humane and yet extremely real way. In fact, from this list, Her is the film we are closest to realizing in real life, and that is exciting and sad at the same time. Joaquin Phoenix gives a career-defining performance and one that you will not be able to forget for years to come. I certainly haven't. The third film on this list is the one that made me smile the most of this lot, and one that is also a lot more action drama driven than the rest. The film is Chappy, that released in 2015, and it is a deep dive into how a human robot's evolution might come amidst all this nonsense of us being able to control AI. Honestly, Chappy is an absolute people pleaser film, and one that will make you grin and just feel nice many times throughout its runtime. The fact that it stars Hugh Jackman, Sigourney Weaver, and a young Dev Patel is just the icing on an already delicious AI cake. The next film on this list is a low-budget 2023 film that relies heavily on conversational storytelling without any major drama or over-the-top visual effects. The film is Artifice Girl, and it makes up for its low budget with some impeccable writing and amazing direction and acting performances by Franklin Rich. He has written, directed, and amazingly led the cast as the main protagonist in this film. It is a film that says a lot within its limited scope and gives a realistically mesmerizing glimpse into the future we are stepping into. My last pick on this list is the all-time classic Stanley Kubrick masterpiece, 2001: A Space Odyssey. Now, while this film is much more than just an AI film, but the vision of how AI of the future might begin to unravel has been executed to quite perfection. The overall theme of this film is more around humanity in general and how we have evolved as a species over thousands of years, which makes it a film with deep layers and sub-meanings hidden inside of every scene. 2001: A Space Odyssey is a great watch for the slightly mature audience, regardless of your thoughts on science fiction or AI. And the fact that this film was made over half a century ago is simply mind-numbing for a lot of the cine enthusiasts. Also, an honorable mention to this list is the 2012 film Robo and Frank, which is again a delightful peek into AI robotics with a robo being trained to commit a burglary in the most hilarious manner possible. An extremely light family film suited for almost everyone. So that's it for this list. Do let me know if you think there might be more films I have missed out on. I'll be coming up with a part 2 of this list with more action-driven films in the same genre. So do subscribe to know when that video drops. This is Highly Recommended, your only spoiler-free movie recommendation channel. Follow us.